All right, we back. I cooled everything down.
Yeah. Had to call it the fire department, man.
Y'all getting hype in here like you're testifying for P. Diddy. Oh, P. Diddy.
It's hot in there, too.
It's hot. It's getting hot in here.
It is hot in
Yeah,
there,
they
man.
called me the other day.
I mean, everybody coming. They call you up.
They
Bo
called
used
me,
to be at
man,
the
want me to
party.
come.
Yeah,
Bo used to
man,
be at
Bo.
the party.
Yeah, I'm going to go testify.
Yeah, Bo used to be at the party. They call you testify.
Yeah, I'm going up there,
I
man.
saw where Cube testified, but I think that was fake news.
No, that was fake news. Cube
That
didn't
was
testify.
fake. They
He didn't
said Cube
testify.
just walked in and testified. Who in the hell just walked
He
in the
didn't,
court?
Cube didn't even go.
I seen him. I seen
Just
him.
walked
Cube didn't even go. He
Ice
didn't
Cube.
testify.
I'm
I
Ice
heard
Cube.
y'all up here doing something.
Yeah, I'm Ice Cube. I got something to say.
Yeah, the only thing he say, yay, yay.
But I
He
did
ain't
hear for myself, Suge Knight, not testifying on stand or nothing, but talking about the situation. Talking about P. Diddy, talking about Dre.
Yeah.
And he played some actual footage.
Who that?
Suge Knight, man.
From
Oh,
jail?
yeah.
Yeah, you know
From
he do a
jail. You know he got a
interview.
podcast.
He got his
from jail.
podcast, which is it's just
a podcast
amazing
interview phone. He be on the
that
phone.
they're letting
He got,
him.
he got a whole
said-
desk,
That guy is
microphone,
amazing.
cell phone,
He
Wi-Fi.
said
Yeah.
Dre is gay.
Yeah, they hooked him up with
Dr.
a woman.
Dre.
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
He
I
said
heard
they
it too.
hooked him up with that girl and he married that girl
Yep.
because it was fixing to come out that he was a sissy
Yep.
and or gay, whatever y'all call
And
it.
then Dre said,
And-
you know what, you lucky you locked up, motherfucker, because I beat your... No, I'm just kidding.
No, I ain't heard Dre say that.
It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
You know,
That's what Suge Knight said.
He said it.
Why does he get a voice out of prison with so much
Just be
juice?
quiet because he in prison.
I think, like,
he
why
got-
is he able to make monetary
I
gains,
was wondering that myself.
you know, out of prison? That's what
I
I'm
don't know if
wondering.
he's making monetary gain, but he does have he has a podcast from prison.
Yeah, but don't they break for sponsorships when you're listening to him? So I'm sure that money's
Might
going
be
somewhere.
sponsoring the prison. You
Well, it
never
might
know.
be. You never
might
know. It
giving
might
them
be
some money.
where the guy
Yeah.
is just putting money on his books, so it's not so much he's getting the money.
Well,
because
Puffy made $4 million
I want
while
to
he
hear what
been in
Bo
prison.
Peep got to say before Suge Knight. Bump you, Suge Knight. What you gonna do to me?
Well, you
Yeah.
know,
talking all that trash. You know he up for parole next week.
ATL.
hey,
you still know people on the
Puffy
outside,
made
too.
$4 million since he
whatever.
been in prison.
How
Puffy?
much?
$4 million.
That's got to be a huge cut.
Yeah, it's a huge cut, but he's made $4
I
million.
mean, that's a lot of
Suge?
money.
Puffy has made
P.
$4
Diddy.
million.
That's got to be a huge
Is that from his,
cut.
Is that from that that mean?
I'm quite
porn?
sure he
it's
would have
from-
settled for $1 million and to be free.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yeah.
So you know,
He paid
that just
$4
show you
million,
money.
renting out
Anyway.
his
What he gonna
private
do with
jet.
it? He gonna need it for his
Well,
defense,
that's
and
what
he's not
I'm
gonna. I can't see him getting off.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that from the because they were saying that they can't. That's the problem with that. If they're proving that the money is being made from that private jet, they can take that too. So they can't.
Well, they say he's
And
making $4
anybody
million
that's renting
under his
it
company
will be-
name.
Well, let me ask y'all a question. With some of the testimonies, is he guilty of? Is he guilty of racketeering, rape, or domestic violence? Like
All
right
of
now,
the-
with some of the
all
stuff
of
that's
the-
coming
They
up.
bringing that thing
All
together.
of the above.
They're bringing that thing together.
Okay.
They bringing
Sex
that thing
trafficking
together.
too?
They
All of
bringing
the
it
above.
together.
Okay, all right.
You got to watch how the prosecutor walking that
He
thing.
pimping
They
them
slow
all,
walking
man.
that.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
but what
okay.
you are assuming is that everybody's testimony is 100% true.
I'm not assuming that. Don't tell me you keep.
No,
on
I'm
talking
saying,
in
but
third person,
we
man.
only going off what they
that's up to the
testified.
jury,
So
though.
what y'all are saying is only what the people said. So
I'm not
what
saying
your
that.
story
Well,
got to
the
come with
defense
what's
is not-
been.
the
I'm not
defense
saying
is
that
not
at all.
doing a good
I'm
job
just
with
saying
discrediting it.
The accumulation of evidence, the accumulation of testimonies of people that are not even connected. Some people had monetary interest in it, some didn't.
Right.
But all of them seem to be saying
He
the
ain't a good
same
dude.
thing.
He's not a good guy.
So is that what he on trial for? Not being a good guy? He's a slime ass nigga.
He's not on trial for that.
Sex
Oh
trafficking.
yeah,
No,
he's
the
been on time for not being a good guy.
the
Sex trafficking is not being a good guy. So
the
yeah, he's on trial for
specific
not being a good
crime.
guy.
I just
All
need
I
to
say-
see. I just want to
Weightball
see
think
more.
that just because they've been doing the sex stuff, that's not a, he's like, or it's just he beat her up. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
That's domestic violence.
So that's all he's saying.
Racketeering.
He don't think nothing else.
Conspiracy, transport.
Who are the other Cassies then? That's all I'm saying. It's one Cassie. Show me 6 more Cassies that's all saying the same
you ain't
thing.
been watching. You ain't been watching.
Yeah,
'Cause
been
you
watching.
I got a regular job
What you
that
said, you been
yeah,
saving electricity.
No, I be at work.
Put your TV off.
I be at work.
And it don't
I
have to
can't
be
be-
a slew of people. Even if it wasn't just, even if it wasn't just Cassidy, it doesn't. I mean,
Yes.
Cassie, it doesn't have to be a slew of people. What you keep trying to, Mr. PhD, you earned for 9 years. You don't
I'm
have
just
to have a
saying.
slew of people to have it.
If I got multiple
Well, no,
multiple
actually,
girlfriends,
for RICO, you do
and
have
I
to have a
slap
whole
each
bunch of
one of them
Sex
in a
trafficking.
separate
For RICO?
slapping, that's 3
Sex
different domestic
trafficking.
violence cases.
Weightball wanted to be a whole army.
Go ahead, Weightball. Say what now?
I'm just saying, if I'm a man and I got multiple women at multiple houses, I can have a domestic violence with this woman and one with this woman and one with this woman. I'm an ass whooping ass violent man, but that's not the still. To me, that's still
No, let
not
him
what
finish,
they
'cause I
what,
wanna see
what
where the hell
sex
he gonna go
trafficking
with
to me
this.
is really. I don't know. I
Sex
mean,
trafficking is not that ain't you talking about domestic violence. You talking out your ass.
no, I'm saying what I think it is more domestic violence than that's what I think they're gonna prove more than a big
Have you been
sex
listening
trafficking
to the
RICO.
trial?
I'll tell you something. The domestic violence was proven with that video.
That's
Have
rap.
you been listening to the trial?
What we talking
rap.
about now is bigger shit. We talking about RICO, racketeering, you know, running a corporation of crime. We talking about
and hush money and
trafficking.
keeping
You
people
know,
quiet.
hauling hoes from
So
state
he
to
made
state.
money off of this.
Yeah.
That's what we saying. They can show income from selling hoes.
The
around
racketeering
somehow.
is coming from using his corporation to engage in those illegal things that he was doing. That's the racketeering.
Not to mention, like, blowing up Kid Cudi's car. Like, I mean, let's just leave it right there. Like, blowing up somebody's car. It's
Yeah,
kinda
So
like-
I mean, so y'all making it out to
We can take
be.
everything else out.
Oh, give me one at a time.
I'm sorry.
now.
We
One
can
at a
take
time.
everything else out and just say, hey, man, it's proof that you tried to blow up this man's car out of jealousy. And technically, I could put you away
Set it
5
on
to 10
fire.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, see, so right there.
Broke in the man's
so
eye.
to your point, he would rather take that because that's what his defense attorneys were trying to say. That they didn't admit that he blew up the car, but he said he's a jealous man. And if they, but that's
I'm
not
with you now. I'm
right.
just laughing.
That's what the
Why they
defense
dressed
up
would
like-
rather them to say.
However, they got a woman that was with him when he broke in his house and when he set the fire.
Yeah,
out the fire. Now, is
Capricorn
your
K.
take that everybody lying on P. Diddy?
No, but is Kid Cudi car on fire? How does that translate into the sex trafficking part?
No, that's other crime. It's
Yeah,
a
so y'all taking it all and saying he going down for all of it. Some of it they gonna prove, some of it they not gonna
said
prove.
that. Nobody
That's all,
said
but I
that.
think when it comes to
It's
some
hard to
larger
argue.
sex
It's hard
trafficking,
to
I
argue
don't
with
know if they
you
gonna do
if
that.
you have not kept up with the case. Nobody's saying he's going down for all of the shit. But if they get him on one or two of them things,
It's gonna keep
you
him down.
won't be at no more P. Diddy concert. He's done, man.
Yeah.
He's done. Now they said today they were saying the Illuminati has a black, which I was not familiar with. I'm familiar with Illuminati.
Yeah, but the black
But they
bootleg.
got a black leg of Illuminati, boule.
Yep, I've heard of that before.
And they're saying, I had never heard that.
And the
before.
white version is boudet, and this is boule.
It's Illuminati.
Bo knows about that.
And then there's a black leg
BOULE.
of Illuminati, and they says boule, B-O-U-L-E.
Man, y'all ain't supposed to say it 3 times fast, man. Shit,
Right,
y'all
yeah.
gonna have monos. Y'all gotta pace it.
So
Don't say it that many times back to back, man. Say it once and then.
Got to throw up the symbol though, upside
hell
down.
Yeah, but now what's the difference in them?
Huh?
Well, boule is for black people.
I understand, but what's the difference between the white Illuminati and the black Illuminati?
I mean, your
Black
members
is-
are white.
The black is black. Will saying,
Yeah, recruit.
you have to. Well, I did, because I looked it up once I found out a little bit about. They say to become a member of Boule, the Black Illuminati, you have to basically agree to sell
up that
your
Boule.
own people out. But I've heard the same thing about Illuminati in general. You have to.
sacrifice a family member or something.
Yeah, they say when
We
Will
sacrifice his family or
Smith-
get penetrated.
when Will Smith
Lord.
kissed his son in the mouth
That
or
was his
pinched him on the ass or something, that was him
Inauguration.
doing his
Inauguration.
inauguration into Illuminati.
Along with
I
wearing
don't
the
know if
dress.
that's true or not, but that's what he said.
Hey man, speaking of that, did y'all? I mean, I love the two brothers, but I posted it in our group chat. How y'all feel about the commercial with our two brothers selling barbecue,
Oh my God.
And Kiss said
They got a
entertainer.
kiss on the cheek. What does that got to do?
What that got to do
They
with
kissed the ring, man. They got penetrated. Anthony Anderson.
Let's finish Diddy first.
Okay.
Before you go to anybody else's ass, let's just finish his
Tell
ass.
you, man, look, if you read the stuff, that's part of taking your
You talking
chakra
about Anthony
away.
Anderson and Cedric the Entertainer?
Yeah. But go back
Go back
you
to
the
Diddy.
boss.
But let's finish Diddy. I don't think he's ever gonna see the light of day.
No.
30 years, he'll get out.
I mean, me personally, I feel
don't
like
think so.
the value, the American judicial system is based around can you afford it, and Diddy can afford it. So I don't think that they really gonna have him in there for life. If he do some time, he ain't gonna be doing life. Suge Knight gonna be out
You think R. Kelly gonna get out
eventually.
when he die?
You know, he just pardoned the
R.
Christies.
Kelly ain't gonna be up in there for life, man.
Trump just pardoned the Christies.
Yeah,
He just pardoned them.
yeah,
Yeah.
What's your point?
I'm just saying.
But tax evasion totally different than
But
busting down little girls, man. I'm just being honest with you, dog. That's a different offense.
And they haven't even mentioned his child molestation yet. They ain't even got to that.
right, ain't got to that part yet.
So maybe he just, according to Weightball, just a nice guy. He's just a child
I
molester.
didn't say he a nice guy. I'm saying he ain't shit.
Yeah.
But he been a sleazy. I mean, his ad was take that. He been saying that for his whole musical
Stop it,
career.
man. Y'all
which
was
is-
rocking to that take that before he was.
No, that
Don't
just-
act like
I
y'all
wasn't
ain't
No,
never-
never-
I was never big
but
on
at the same
I
time,
Y'all
ain't
ever act like y'all ain't rock out to some of the stuff that P. Diddy put
I
out there.
mean, yeah, but
Bad Boy
they're
Entertainment
not
was doing
to
their
touch
thing
that.
now, but now that it's bad, you know, you don't want to rock it. But don't act like y'all ain't never rocked with
what
Total and all
Suge
them
Knight
now. Come
said
on now.
about him years ago. Suge Knight, when all of them was out and Biggie
Yeah.
was alive and Tupac, and I heard Suge Knight say one time, he was talking about Diddy, who was performing. He said, you gonna run the company or you gonna be a dancer?
Yeah, that
He
was
did
cold.
say
He said
that.
that.
You want
deep.
you want to work for
did.
You gonna
somebody
run
who
the
want to
company?
be.
You
Yeah.
gonna be an executive?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or you gonna
did
be
say
out there
that.
dancing your ass across the stage?
For all y'all that want to produce that, don't want to be in the video,
Wearing the
dancing
goddamn
all in the
award.
background,
Yeah.
come to death row. Well, that was hard.
anyway.
that was hard,
No, I
man.
ain't gonna lie, I thought that was distasteful.
Even hey, that was hard. Yeah, he said come
I
to
thought
death
that
row.
was
Anyway.
In New
distasteful.
York.
Anyway,
in New
good
York
luck.
when he did it. Yeah.
They made a lot of money too.
I ain't mad at nobody. Good luck. I ain't mad. Go ahead, Bo.
No.
Go ahead. Cedric and Andy Anderson eating
I
barbecue.
don't understand why they make two brothers. I know they did a lot of takes for that. Why they picked the one where he kissed him on the cheek?
You know
to
why.
use in the commercial.
Hey, man.
You talking about the Arby's commercial?
Y'all
Yeah, the
know
Arby's
why, man.
commercial.
So who kissed who? Because I ain't see the commercial.
Well, Andy Anderson kisses Sid on the cheek.
And said was laying down asleep.
Yeah.
It's
Not
all
laying
subliminal.
down, but he was
He was
sitting
in
in
a
a
chair
chair.
and like he was
I
kind
mean,
of
I,
sleeping.
I've been
Yeah,
to
he
a bunch
was
of
asleep.
barbecues.
I'm
I've been to a
saying
bunch of
not laying
cookouts.
down.
My
What
boy
you
can
talking
cook.
about?
My boy
What
can
you
cook.
think about a lot of commercials now freaky just to get you
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
You seen the Seal commercial? That's the creepiest shit I
Yeah.
ever seen.
Yeah, man.
That shit is creepy, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
missed it. What happened?
Seal was the seal.
Seal is a
head
seal.
is on a real seal. The seal naked on top of a rock.
Yeah.
The seal's head on it.
That's
Yeah.
disgusting.
People
If I'm
crazy.
Have
seeing-
y'all seen the one with ASAP? And the
Yes.
and what is
With
that
the boy,
weird shit about?
he laying there with a boy. Yeah, he laying there next to a boy under his arm and
But
shit.
why? Why
Right.
you got to put all our
I
black
don't,
men
I don't
doing
understand.
Y'all know why, man.
Because,
Yeah, I know.
because it in general is an organized effort to bring down black men. That's what Women's Lib
Yeah.
was about. And when they had the what you call them, where they gotta hire so many black people, so many women.
Affirmative
Affirmative
action.
action.
When they had
DI.
affirmative action,
DI.
they made it where you got credit for hiring, double credit for hiring a black woman. So all of a sudden, all the black women out earn the black men. So we can't tell y'all shit because y'all think y'all running shit because y'all make more money.
And then
agree,
TD
though.
Jakes came out
And
talking
I
about
got
woman
divorced. I'm
die.
like, bitch, you don't run me.
TD Jakes came out with woman die art loose, and every woman
Yeah.
took that as time for them to leave their husband. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was
Think
like,
like
that
a
ain't
woman,
nothing
act
new.
like a man, think like a woman,
Did
act
you
like
get
a man.
divorced
all
around
that
that
kind of
time?
shit.
bullshit.
Brian, did
Come
you
on,
get
man.
divorced around that time?
Huh?
I wasn't even married. I was out there for a while before I got married.
I ain't never been married.
Y'all been married? I just didn't say married long.
Oh, I thought you were married.
No, I got married back in 2000.
I've been married 7 times. He said, I've been married 7 times.
You
Nah,
been
I ain't
married 7
17.
times?
I
Brian.
got married in 2015. I think I got divorced in 17 or something like that.
Oh,
It's
2
been a
years.
minute.
I
I
ain't
learned to
married.
wipe that out.
I ain't mad at you either way, man.
Yeah.
When we come back, I already posed one question and sent y'all in the damn orbit.
I'm out. 'cause
I got
ain't-
another.
ain't in-
I got another
into
question
that
for y'all.
buffonery.
All right.
Since y'all think a lot, half
What
of
you
y'all
got?
think school is outdated and half school. I mean, what's some
Bring
other
it.
shit to that? You know what I think is outdated too breastfeeding. Does anybody breastfeed anymore?
Yeah, they
You gotta ask the
breastfeed.
ladies.
I do.
Yeah, Weightball still
They-
does.
The doctors now are actually encouraging the mothers to breastfeed.
Yeah,
That's a
shit.
good point. I'm gonna use that.
They probably encourage
We'll be
it.
back.